A short time ago that they were containing two groups of people to prevent further disorder, and they've made 7 other arrests. What more can you tell us?
Hello, Guy. Well, the situation here is a lot quieter than it was before, though. As you can see, the police still aren't taking any chances. About 550 officers have been here today. This all involved a protest by an anti-Islamic group who wanted to highlight what they claim is the creeping Islamisation of this country and indeed Europe as a whole. They plan to protest outside the huge mosque being built here in Harrow. In the event, only a handful of the anti-Islamic protesters turned up, and most of them were prevented by getting near the mosque by the police, who feared a breach of the peace. But actually there were around 1,000 young Muslim men who many have been waiting most of the day for these protesters to arrive, and ended up venting their anger on the police instead. And at one stage we watched as the police came under a hail of bricks and other weapons about half a mile from here until that quieted down. Now most of them have dispersed, but it's been a fairly testing day for the police. The actual anti-Islamic protesters looked fairly cowed by the end of it. They seemed quite intimidated when those handful that did manage to get near the mosque. They were chased away and eventually had to be escorted to their vehicles by the police and led out of the area.
Yes, the demonstration was held by an organisation called Stop Islamification of Europe. What more do we know about that?
Well, this is one of a number of right-wing groups that have sprung up recently opposed to Islam. They claim they're not being racist, but they say that Islam is a totalitarian religion, and they believe that Muslims in Britain want to bring in Sharia law, and they accuse them of triumphalism, partly because of the size of the mosque, for example, that's being built in Harrow, which is the reason that they've chosen this area for their protest today. And the reason for it being today, because it's the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. So a fairly extremist group, though they didn't really themselves make any impression here today. All the trouble really came from those who were here to stop them, the counter-demonstration. Many people came from outside Harrow, many Muslims who came to protect the mosque here. And as I say, when there were nobody for them to demonstrate against, they took their anger out on the police.
Okay, John Brain, I'm sure you'll keep us updated in Harrow. Thanks very much.